What is a hero? Is it a grizzled old adventurer off on yet another adventure? Or is it an exciting young phenom taking down a legend? In this video, I illustrate two heroes who brought some joy to my life this month. One fictitious and one flesh and blood. I'm talking about Indiana Jones and Carlos Alcaraz. What's there to say about Indiana Jones? The first movie, Raiders of the Lost Ark, came out when I was still a teenager, and my dad took me to see it. He was a real movie buff, and some of our best times together were watching old movies. And Raiders of the Lost Ark was pure summer fun. Fight scenes, archaeology, romance, and defeated Nazis. I went to see the latest installment with my kids, over 4 decades since the first, and it had some pretty fun twists and turns. It's fun too to see this character I had loved with 40 extra years of living on his face. I put down a background of red ink and drew in brown pencil as a nod to the browns and reds on the movie poster. I'm sort of happy with how it came out. The eyes are pretty messed up for sure, and I think he looks more like Frank Sinatra than Harrison Ford, but I do kind of like the combination of ink, watercolor, and colored pencil, and I like the old weathered appearance I was able to get into his face. Next hero up, Carlos Alcaraz. I've been devoted to tennis for a long time, and for a long part of that long time, the so-called Big Three, Roger Federer, Rafa Nadal, and Novak Djokovic, have dominated for ages, with the young talent rarely breaking through. That's true for Wimbledon especially. Only 4 players, the Big Three plus Andy Murray, have won Wimbledon since 2003, the year Carlos Alcaraz was born. I love Roger Federer and Rafa Nadal, but Novak Djokovic, not so much. So the Wimbledon 2023 final with Alcaraz facing Djokovic was hyped to no end. Could the charismatic next-gen player stop Djokovic from racking up another slam? Watching the match turned into a little adventure of my own. I was in my glory watching the final at home during a heavy rainstorm. Carlos Alcaraz lost the first set badly, but then he won the tiebreaker in the second set to even the match. He dominated in the third. He just needed one more set to win, but he lost it. And then we lost power. No electricity, as the hyped, dreamed of 5-setter was happening. I watched the score change for a few games on my phone, but I couldn't figure out a way to watch the match. We called around to find a spot to watch it and rushed to a nearby restaurant that had power. We watched a few games at the bar before their cable went out. No power again to watch the match. Another patron who had also been watching the match at the bar managed to pull up the match on his phone. I shyly asked for permission to watch it over his shoulder. He was rooting for Djokovic, so I tried to be politely subdued in my celebration, but woohoo! The kid did it! Carlos Alcaraz won Wimbledon!